1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Banjo land, Mike Heading here. Today I've got another down the neck rolling backup lesson for you. This time we're going to be talking in the key of C. I did a lesson on this topic a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, on down the neck rolling backup in the key of G. And I got a request from someone out there if I could do the same type of lesson, but in the key of C. So we're going to be talking C, F, and G. And we're going to be talking about how to do basic down the neck rolling backup. And we're going to focus on not getting in the way of the melody, throwing in little licks, and using little bass walks or leading ideas to walk us through the chords. So I'm going to break down the whole thing note for note and give you a bunch of tips and ideas on how I constructed this backup. Alright, here we go. Here's down the neck rolling backup in the key of C. Alright, so let's get into this down the neck rolling backup lesson. Remember, I'm just in open G tuning, but we're playing in the key of C, but I haven't retuned my banjo. I'm still in standard G tuning. Okay, so let me play the first two measures and then we'll start breaking it down. One more time. Okay, so we're going to start with what I call kind of a generic forward roll in C. So we're going to start with our thumb of our right hand up on the first fret of the second string. We're going to play that note. And then that's going to be a quarter note. And that's going to give us time to reach up, and then we're going to bring our thumb up to the fifth string, keep your C chord down. So I've got my first finger on the first fret of the second string, third finger on the second fret of the first string, and you can put your second finger all the way down on the second fret of the fourth string if you want. Okay, that's our basic C chord. So we're hitting that second string with our thumb. Then we're going up to the fifth string and doing 5, 2, 1, T-I-M, so 2 forward rolls. We're going to do it twice. So remember, you do thumb and give that first note a pause. That's why I'm playing my thumb twice in a row there. And then your thumb could come back down and you could start it over. Count is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... So that's what I'm calling kind of my generic forward roll in C. I like that one because you can play it in the background. Someone could sing over it, or someone could play another instrument over it, and it doesn't really get in the way of, there's not a lot of... there's not a lot of licks going on there. It's kind of what I call generic, just rolling backup. It just lays a nice groove behind someone singing. So... we're going to do that measure two ways in this song, in this lesson. The one is we're going to start with our thumb like we just did. And we're also going to see it occasionally, we're starting with our index finger. Everything else is the same except that very first note. But the important thing is you still have to put that pause there, even if you're doing it with your index finger. It's easy to just, go right to your thumb right after. You still have to put that quarter note at the beginning. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Or with your thumb, same timing. So we're gonna run into that little lick a lot in this lesson. That's why I'm breaking it down right now. So one more time, here we go. Now here's measure 2. Your thumb's gonna come down of your right hand again. We're gonna play the second string, keep your left hand down. Then we're gonna play the first string. So I did thumb middle there. And then I'm going to reach my second finger up to the second fret of the third string, and I'm going to play that note with my thumb of my right hand. And then I'm going to take that note off and play thumb index. So third string, second string, and then down to the second fret on the fourth string. So measure 2 on its own sounds like this. Let's do that again. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4 is the counting there. So there's pauses on beats 2 and 4. So 1 and 2, 3 and... Keep your first and third finger down there the whole time. That'll smooth that section out. Okay, let's put 1 and 2 together. So here we go. One more time, a little faster. So basically what we're doing there is we're going to get down to this F note, 3rd fret on the 4th string, and we're basically doing a little walk down within our roll. We're hitting, the underlying walk down is 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then open 3rd string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string. So I'll play it without talking once. And then we're going to go into the 3rd fret on the 4th string. Hear that? So it goes. So that's our walk from C to F. And we're just adding a little fill with them, kind of making it a little more Scruggs style. But don't let those other little fill notes throw you off. The underlying lick is. So that's what we're going to walk into to measure 3. So let's play 1 and 2 one more time. And that pause on the quarter note on beat 4 is going to help you get time to bring your 3rd finger up to the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And then we're going to play that note with our thumb. This is measure 3. So let's do that slowly one more time. Start moving your 3rd finger. And then we're going to play 2 forward rolls. So put your F down. So I've got 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the 4th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 1st finger, 1st fret of the 2nd string, and pinky all the way up on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So I'm playing that first note with my thumb, and then I'm going to do 2 forward rolls, 4, 2, 1. Those are the strings. So T-I-M. I'm going to do that twice. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and same timing as measure 1, just different strings. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and you can loop that one. That's a good one since it's a movable lick. You can move it around. You can slide it up to G. Or, even do it up here at C at the 10th fret eventually if you want to move it around. What's nice about that lick is it doesn't actually have the 3rd. So our chord has 3 notes, the 1, 3, and 5. And the 3rd note is what makes it major or minor. So basically what we're doing is we're omitting that note. We're not playing the 3rd string in this roll, which kind of gives us an F lick that we can play over a major or a minor chord. So we're just playing the 1 and the 5 of the scale, those notes. So it's an F and a C. So it gives us, again, kind of a generic roll on the F chord that doesn't get in the way too much. So let's play that again. One more time. Okay, now for measure 4, keep your left hand down. We're just going to go up and do a forward reverse roll starting on the 3rd string. So T-I-M, strings 3, 2, 1. Then hit the 5th string. And then go backwards, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, and then one more 1st string. Keep your left hand down there. You got to keep all those notes down to get a good tone there. You might also have to experiment with bending your hand so you don't mute. You don't want to be muting any of those notes. So you got to keep your hand going straight down on all the notes so you can get all those strings to ring out. Okay, let's play 3 and 4 together. So it's. Okay, now for measure 5.